What is going on, guys? Carter here with Edge Mindset. Have you ever seen so much Chavez on a screen? I just had to do this. It wasn't even super planned. I had this handkerchief out for another video I was doing on a Chavez that was related to this. And then I was doing this video, which is also another Chavez knife. And I just had this laying there. And so I'm going to do a reveal, and it's going to be fun. This is the fanciest scapegoat you'll probably ever see. This is like the level 10 on fancy. If you've got like blue suede shoes somewhere as on a 1 to 10 scale, like a 5, sequin dresses are like a 7. This is like an 11 in terms of fanciness. Let's take a look. All right, boom. There she is. Of course, we've got the Zircuti. We've got the titanium. We've got all the stuff. This is a pretty cool one. This came in from Crane's Cutlery. So they did an exclusive of this latest release of the Scapegoats. It's kind of a funny story. They, I guess, apparently forgot that they had ordered these exclusives. And at the very last moment, they kind of said, oh, hey, we forgot. We've got these exclusives. They're coming in soon. And so unfortunately, or fortunately, I didn't know about this, so I kind of bought a bunch of scapegoats of the other exclusives, and by the time this one dropped, I was a little like, oh, well, I shouldn't have got those other ones, or at least I shouldn't have got all those other ones, because this one's pretty cool. I vowed I would stay away from fancy materials. Damascus, which I have stayed away from, it always grabs my attention, and I always think I want it, but once I get it, it's just too much for me. And I don't like the way it looks. And I kind of said I was going to stay away from Zircuti and Mokuti, especially in any sort of big way. You know, maybe some thumb studs or a pocket clip would be okay. But I just couldn't not get this one. It has a lot going on, and we're going to talk about it right now. Right now. We're going to talk about it right now. That's the point of this video. Right? How bad would it be if I was like, we're going to talk about it next Thursday at 1 p.m. Tune in. Until then, I'm just going to leave this rolling for 10 minutes. No, that's not what's going to happen. We're going to talk about it right now. So let's start with the elephant in the room. That's the Zircuti. So for those that don't know, Zircuti is a combination of Mokuti mixed with zirconium. So you can see right here, this dark is the zirconium that's in here. It's folded in, it's layered in there. You can see it on this other side, that dark gray. And I'll talk about what's so cool about it here in a minute. Also in here, this layering there. So Mokuti is taking different types, I believe it's different types of titanium, and layering it like Damascus. And then typically you would hit it with anodization to get these different colors. You can see maybe this side's better. You can see the purple, you can see the blue, you can see this lighter coloration right there. That's the different layers of titanium interacting with the anodization. The zirconium does not anodize, so it remains this dark color right there. So what's cool about it, or what I think is cool about it, is aside from giving you this other darker tone here, one of the things with Mokuti, regular Mokuti, pure titanium Mokuti, is the anodization. It's just on the surface, right? If you polish it, it all goes away and it just looks like polished titanium. You have to anodize it in order to bring out the different layers. That's not true with the zirconium. If you polish this dark parts will remain. It goes all the way through. It doesn't disappear. And it looks pretty cool when you polish it out. In fact, I had thought maybe I should do that to this, but I don't think I will. But it looks really cool. It gives it like a cool monochromatic look, you know, with the polished titanium and then these dark ribbons kind of going through there. Very, very cool. It does add a little bit of extra weight to the titanium, but, you know, pretty negligible. So we have front scale, Zircuti, beautiful. Back scale, Zircuti. Back spacer, Zircuti. And the thumb studs. I don't typically actually like Mokuti thumb studs, just because the anodization starts to wear off, and I just don't like the way it wears in. It doesn't look good to me, kind of like Chris Reeves. I prefer not to have the thumb studs anodized on Chris Reeves, but that's just me. A lot of people do. So we got that going on, but that's not it. That's not all. We've also got really cool finish on the titanium. So it has a very light orange peel finish, you can see right there, as well as on the pocket clip has the orange peel finish, just a nice little extra touch. And even the pivot, if you can see, it also has orange peel. So not only is it like darkened to match, right? It's not shiny silver like some of them, it actually has the orange peel texture on there. And, you know, who knows? Maybe even these screws do, and I just can't even see it. There might be that level of attention to detail where they orange peeled every surface, but for sure they did on the pivot. Going into the blade, we're not done yet. We've got a hand satin finish on the blade there that looks really, really good. So it doesn't have like an acid wash finish. It doesn't have the machine kind of belt satin finish. It has a hand rubbed finish on all the flats right there. Looks really, really good. Riot does a pretty dang good job at that. And then on the back of the spine, if we can get a focus, it is just the regular satin back there. The other cool thing, which you may have noticed, is S90V. So not the normal M390. So out of all of the production scapegoats that I have, most of them are M390. I have one in 3V and then now one in S90V. So it's a pretty good package. Like, this is a pretty good exclusive. They only made 20 of these too. So this is one of 20. They aren't numbered, unfortunately, but this is only one of 20. Sorry guys, these are all sold out. In case you wanted to get one, they are gonzo. Went pretty quick, 20 knives went fairly quick, especially with everything that you're getting on here. Very, very cool. I'm digging what Chaves is doing with the exclusives. They're pulling them off pretty well. Like some really cool looking stuff. You get some nice variations and accents and different steels and different finishes. It really kind of gives it a whole different look. And then, of course, you've got just the normal production release with the full titanium handle. But I really dig this thing. What do you guys think of the new logo? So they got rid of kind of the skull key square logo, and now they're going for this rounded C for Chaves with just the top of the skull key. I think they're about same. It's kind of cool to see something different, but I don't know. It's cool. I like his logo. It speaks to me. I like the juxtaposition of the skull with like the plainness of the knife. I could do probably a whole video on that. And I don't know if he intended it to be that way. But for me, it kind of like, I don't know. Not to get too philosophical, but it kind of speaks to my life, right? Because I somewhat feel like no matter how much I try to fit in, play the game, plug into society, do the small talk, do all the normal stuff, no matter how hard I try to do that, I've still got that grit on my shoulder that I just can't shake, that whatever you want to call it, that demon, that dark spot, that just roughness where, if you just meet somebody or run into some people, if you get flipped around and they see that skull, they might be like, whoa, what's going on here? And no matter what I do, it kind of just carries around in my life. And so that's what I see. And I know you guys are like, oh my God, dude, you're taking too far into this. It's just a knife. He thought skulls were cool. But that's what I see with the skull. That's what I take away with the skull on Chaves knives. And that's why I like it. Because it just reminds me of that and just kind of connects me to that concept. Anyways, so people are like, what are you talking about? You're losing your mind. I might be. I probably am. I think I have. I think my mind is like completely gone at this point. But all right, guys, here's a view on a nice little exclusive from Crane's Cutlery of a Chaves Scapegoat in beautiful Zircuti hand-rubbed finish satin blade S90V. All right, guys, comment down below. How crazy do you think I am? I'll talk to you guys later.